Hello, everyone. Before the slap heard round the world on Sunday, there was this little tidbit on Saturday that everyone was talking about until the Oscars debacle that we saw. And all the political commentators were talking about this on Sunday on my XM feed. So Biden went to Poland. And it was a good moment. It was a good moment for the president, good moment for this country, good moment to stand in solidarity with freedom fighters, with refugees, to express our support to what's going on there and for these poor people. So he gets done with this good speech that he was following the script and then says this. So here it is.
Of decency and dignity, of freedom and possibilities. For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power. And this got everyone all riled up, all heated, and talking about, oh, does this mean we support regime change? Does this mean that we are going to go in and try and take out Putin? Because the United States has done this before, yes, in places like Panama, and they intervened in Central America. How many times? In Grenada and the Philippines. But no, the United States is not going to send in a SEAL team, and try and take out Vladimir Putin in Russia. All this talk about, we're trying not to be too aggressive towards Russia, otherwise they're going to launch nuclear missiles. How many times have we said that? And then all of a sudden, we're going to send in somebody to assassinate Putin. No, but tell me if this isn't what is on everyone's mind. Isn't this what we're all thinking? Isn't this what's best for Russia, for Ukraine, for the world, for Europe, for us? Yes, if he were removed from power, that is what would be best. Raise your hand if you think that it would not be a good idea. Raise your hand. Who thinks that Putin should remain in power? Anyone? I'm waiting. Anyone out there? No, of course not. This is a lot to do about nothing. And Biden addressed this when he was asked about this yesterday.
Do you believe what you said, that Putin can't remain in power? Or do you now regret saying that because your government has been trying to walk that back? Did your words complicate matters?
Number one, I'm not walking anything back. The fact of the matter is, I was expressing the more outrage I felt toward the way Putin is dealing in the actions of this man. Just brutality of it.
Yeah, I am not walking anything back. Why should he walk anything back? This is what we all feel. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even add to the stream. Let me play this again. Gosh darn it. Here we go. Let's hear this again.
Do you believe what you said, that Putin can't remain in power? Or do you now regret saying that because your government has been trying to walk that back? Did your words complicate matters?
Number one, I'm not walking anything back. The fact of the matter is, I was expressing the more outrage I felt toward the way Putin is dealing in the actions of this man. Just brutality of it.
Now, we all know that Biden sometimes is clumsy with words, and we see it here, right? And we know that in the past that he has, that he can be a gaffe machine. And so he wanted to end his speech with something dramatic. And so, my God, this man cannot remain in power. Right. He can't. Let's go over, and good for him for not apologizing. Good for him for not apologizing. Doesn't need to apologize. He stands by those statements. What is the best scenario? What is the best exit strategy? What would be best for the world? What would be best for the world is for today, Putin to take the troops back, take the tanks back, take all the armored personnel back, take all the soldiers back, and then what? And then in his country, for him to be removed from power, hopefully non-violently. I don't advocate violence, but what would be best for the world? Let's be honest. For him to be removed from power. James says that he definitely thinks he meant to say that. Interesting. I think he meant to say that. It wasn't part of the script. But yeah, the GOP on Congress should back him up on that comment. They should, but they won't, of course, because he's a Democrat. So whatever he says must be wrong. And if they really believed in what was best for the world and what was best for freedom, the best case scenario would be for the Russians to leave right now, today, go back home, and for Putin to be removed from power and spend the rest of his days in jail for war crimes, period. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support of the Bottom Line Show. If you like our content, please like and subscribe on YouTube. We'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to talk about my take on the whole Browns situation, Deshaun Watson, Baker Mayfield. I realized on Saturday that I didn't really talk a lot about that. I'm going to get that off my chest. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. James says Putin is trying to come up with an exit plan where he saves face in his government and Russia's perceived to be the winner. Yeah, that's why he's going to say that, well, our goal is just those eastern territories. That was the goal of the war. When all of a sudden he's throwing rockets as far west as Lviv, right, which is hundreds of miles from what he's talking about. Yep. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on the big show on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.